Hey, welcome back to another tutorial how I've been using Canva to make income on Amazon through books. I'm going to show you the word search that actually it's an activity book and I want to talk about in this tutorial the different features that we can create that really makes a book more valuable to the customer. Okay, so I'm opening up an 8.5 by 11 and I've gotten recent questions about pro elements and free elements. So I'm going to show you how I use free elements. And I'm going to use the existing mazes here right now. And I'm going to go up to my filter. And you only can filter if you have a pro account. So it's harder to see that. But we're going to go in here. Do you see all these beautiful, like it's so easy to get going? So let's actually dive in. What I'm going to do is figure out the theme for my book. Let's say that it is science, okay? This is a science activity book, okay? So what I'll do is I'm actually going to do a couple different shapes here while I'm on the maze page. And I'm always going to do some type of variation on every single thing. Every time that I use a free element, I really need to mix and match it with other things because you have access to it. So many people have access to it, right? So I'm always going to do different things inside of my book so a customer doesn't feel like, oh, wow, I've already had this. Okay. So the nice thing is that these are all vectors, so you can do so many different types of things with them. Now that we have a basic maze set up, let's type in the word science, and we're still filtered under free. And we are going to look for black and white. And let's pull this one out. And we're going to use multiple free elements in our book. I almost want to turn that horizontal. Okay, and so this book is going to be designed for probably ages like 8 to 9 or 8 to 10. Okay, I actually would want something like this. Okay, they're seeing molecules. So just think of the customer experience as you're doing this. And I will look for more science shapes. You might even type in black and white. And if there's something that I'm like, this is not here, I want something, you know, that is not here, I'll go to ChatGPT and prompt it. Okay, science experiments, right? I'll also communicate in the intro of this book exactly what the customer can do, like the buyer. Match the science things through the maze, right? Like match these up. Let's go to page 2. And I'll try different stuff when I type it in. As you can see here, we use keywords to find what is in demand on Amazon, and you use keywords in Canva too, right? To figure out these things. I'm almost thinking like this would be really fun to do a color book because there's so many colors here. Let's type in black and see what comes up. Okay. Lots of different stuff. Okay, so I will come in and add multiple things to make sure this book is different. Maybe a border, maybe, where does it end? Where does it end? It's funny right there. Um, like you could add trivia into this too, right? And I think that's the great thing about using Canva is there is literally so much in here to create something custom and fun, in my opinion. And when you're able to customize something for the customer and it starts selling, then you literally just keep going. You keep iterating on what's working. A lot of times people will spend a lot of time publishing in different niches, and it takes a lot of time to do that. Okay, so let me give you a tip that I like to do. When I have a coloring page or something, I like to do a doodle draw sketch page. And if you've ever seen the reviews of people that don't want coloring books that have lines that bleed over, gotta make it even. This is a good way to switch that up. So let me show you what's happening here. So now the child will color on here, and when they turn the page over, they'll see on the left side that some of this print, this ink is dark. You can see the shadow of it or a little bit of mark. It doesn't bleed, but I like to do a doodle draw sketch page. So the child doesn't have anything on here that they're like, oh, I can see the maze on the other side. Okay. So I already now have 8 pages instead of 4 by doing this. And I could also add another page here or do maybe some fun facts at the bottom, okay, in boxes. So I want you just to think about that as you're going through your keyword research and be able to include elements that people are looking for, right? If they're looking for brain teasers or word searches, right? Let's type in that. I've put a link below for my favorite word search puzzle generator because it is very fast, faster than if you were to create one in Canva. Let's see if it actually has the template. There is a template in here because I've used it before. Okay. There's other things by mazes, paths, right? Let's do maze, path, roadmap. There's another one. Let's see. Maze, question mark, puzzle. And inside of here, I just do a lot of research. You're going to find a lot of stuff in Canva that a lot of people overlook. Okay. Let's see, like make a path. I've done books like that. Pathway. Let's see, pathway. So what I'll do, you can do some lines where I'll just draw it for you so you can see. And we'll go down to a new page. Okay, and then we'll use black here. We'll do something thin. And then here's where it can be really fun. Okay. Like when you're drawing things, no one can do that either, right? Obviously, I need to practice. But then we can do when you add more than one path, right? Let me go back to draw. Okay, so maybe, okay. So maybe another path starts here, right? and it comes through here and it wraps around. There might actually be better shapes for this, but you guys can see that I'm not the best artist. If you're thinking like, I'm better than you, Jenny, congratulations, go create books. Like, the fact that I am still learning things shows you that you don't have to be like perfect at stuff. I mean, obviously I would clean that up, but like if I did the whole book with drawings like that, it could be really fun. Okay. So obviously you probably want the glasses first, huh? Okay. So I was just trying to illustrate like doing paths as another activity. So I hope this helps you to see how you can use Canva for activity books to make more money online. Let me know how I can help you guys on your journey. Please like and subscribe as we're sharing these tutorials and help you have a great 2025. Love you guys. See you in the next video.